Hey everyone, it's Chris again. APOC Town is live. I am on day 2 or 3, I forget now. And I'm doing pretty well. My medical's at level 3. My bunks are at level 2.
You've got the capacity to help.
Storage is at 3. Walls are at 2. And I've got 6 people. One of them died. I had a really good ex-Marine. There are bugs in multiplayer. I'm going to try and explain them all real quick so you know what to expect. I did want to explain a tip though. Some things not explained in the game.
Everyone seems really happy with the situation.
If you push X...
All I can say is keep doing
Here, I'm going to turn the volume down so you don't have to compete with my voice and what's on the game. You can press X to put one item at a time into your inventory. So there I am, not having to grab the entire stack. And that's important because if someone dies, you lose their inventory. So if I had to put all of my medical kits in there, that would be a big loss if I died. And I've just been collecting guns and ammo because they're the most valuable things for later days. Right now is the easiest time to collect items in the early days. But let's go over some bugs. Now, single player, there are no bugs. And if you're the host, there are no bugs. So if you're the person who creates the game, you don't have to worry about having any issues. But the people that join your game do. A couple of different issues. If when you join a game, you see a person on the screen and it says join or cancel, you're good to go. You can join that game and most likely it will be a near perfect experience. If you join that game and you can't see anyone on the screen except maybe zombies, you need to exit that game as quickly as possible. I have a patch coming out. It's at 91% reviewed. Should be out hopefully by tomorrow. I would hope, and that will correct the inability to exit the game immediately. When I find a co-op game and I go to join it, see how it says push B to not join? That doesn't work right now. I have a patch to fix that almost immediately. I also believe that I will fix most of the bugs. He might be exiting right now. I don't know. But as you can see, there's a guy we have to kill. Oh, he killed him already. That duck makes bad guys run to this area. Oh, here they come. But if for any reason you see odd things, like you're getting tons of experience because zombies are spawning and dying immediately, or like if I spawn like this and no one's on the screen with me, that's a bad sign. You need to get out of that game. Don't play that game. You might see bad guys that are invincible, that just stand there and don't move. These are all, issues with the game that I'm trying to fix. He quit because he just completed his mission. I will work on fixing them. Know that if you don't want to deal with bugs, you can just play the single player and create your own games. People can join you. Let them deal with any bugs that happen. You won't have any. If you do join other people and you notice a buggy environment, just get out and then rejoin or join a different person or just go start your own game. I promise I'm working on fixing these issues. I have a pretty good idea what's causing them. They're just hard for me to duplicate on my personal gaming consoles because it's a perfect connection. I can simulate a bad connection, but it's still really hard to simulate some of these bugs. But thanks to the help of you guys, playing with me and whatnot, I've been able to isolate a few of the reasons why these could be happening, and I'm going to address all those. So thank you very much, guys. I'm really enjoying the game. I love the addictive nature of running through all these missions, especially with other people when the game is working properly. And like I said, if you join a game and you see the person like I did in that game, you know you're going to have a good connection. If you join and no one's on the screen, get out because it's not going to be a good connection. It's not going to be a good game. And what's happening is you're actually joining games and not being able to see one another. So you're basically playing in the same game, but as if you're both the host. That's the actual problem. So you're sending each other packets. You're screwing up each other's zombies. Zombies are transforming into different types of enemies. Sometimes they're in the air. So it's really buggy. And I am working on fixing it on it. I really apologize for any bugs that you do experience. But fixes are in the works. I do want to add more to the game. And I'll obviously make another video about that when I get there. I want to make a Looter Die 2 that's 3D. I know it's pretty ambitious. I want to make a Block King 2. And I want to update this game some more so that it's an even more engrossing experience than it is now. But yeah, that's it. I can't wait to see how many days you guys can survive. There's only a few people I know who have been able to survive as far as day 3 so far. That's the most you could because the game just came out. If you manage to get to like 2 weeks or whatever, you're pretty much a god. If you're actually playing and not just logging off immediately and hoping you have enough food. But yeah, let's see how long we can survive, and hopefully soon we'll be able to work together bug-free without ever having to worry about it. Best I've seen is maybe 10 games in a row without any issues, and then I'd get 11th where it was horrible, and I'd have to exit. If you do have to exit, you just push start and quit. If you want to sprint, you hold down the left stick. And that's it. Don't forget that if you level up, to set your skills on the left side of the screen. And don't forget about pressing X to move one item at a time. You can use the D-pad to switch your weapons, and the D up and down to switch your items. The bumpers use an item. So don't try and use your items from this screen. It won't work. Good luck and have fun.